Welcome back to We Wonder, the channel that has dedicated themselves to tracking down the never-before-vlogged spots of the Philippines, revealing them to you, and showing you how to get there yourself in the process. Most recently, we've dedicated ourselves to finding the never-before-seen spots in North Cebu, a very underrated and undervlogged area of an extremely popular island. Starting here in the municipality of Liloan. We're about halfway done with this municipality already, but there is still more to see. Join us today as the adventure in North Cebu continues. Another adventure started at Jollibee breakfast. Some say it might be the best way to start adventures here in the Philippines. I might be the one saying that. Maayong buntag, Wanderers! Welcome to our barangay of choice today, Barangay Lataban. So we've got a few different things to see here. We don't know where, actually we do know where one is.
Yes.
We just drove by one of our spots that's for later today. But we're trying to first get to Lataban Hills, which is like the peak area of this barangay. We don't know where it is. It's a bit popular, so we're thinking there'll either be a sign, or if not, hopefully we'll drive by the barangay hall soon and we can just ask them. A little bit of advice for those foreigners who don't know how it works here. If you're ever in the Philippines and you're looking for a spot that is not, very well known,
all you need to do is look for the barangay hall.
Yeah,
track it in the Google Maps or Waze, because Waze is a little is more popular here, and they say that it works better than Google Maps. Track the barangay hall, and after that you can ask the barangay officials, where is this at? And
they may tell you some other awesome places around as well. If you don't see the barangay hall on your tracking app, just track down the barangay itself. Type, like, you need to Google the spot, Google what barangay it's in. You'll be able to find it, I promise.
Yes, and also another tip is that in barangays, they also divide it into like little areas as well. They call it purok or sitio. Moving forward, we're gonna try to identify which purok or sitio these tourist spots are, so that it will be easier for you to track it and easier for you to ask people, where is this purok in this barangay.
Yeah, if you can get to the purok, you can find the spot. Okay, so we found the barangay hall. Asked one guy, where's Lataban Hills? He started leading the way, so we're just following. Uphill. I'm gonna feel this in my legs tomorrow, for sure. Okay, our guide just left us. Actually, not sure how we're gonna get back. We kind of needed him to get here. We can see the view just ahead. We can't see it in full yet. We're gonna walk out there. You'll see it with us for the first time. Looks awesome. So we're just exploring around. Lataban Hills is much more popular than the peak we went to last week in our video last week on the peak, but it's definitely beautiful. They call this place the Chocolate Hills of North Cebu because you always have to call everywhere somewhere else if it isn't yet famous.
Yeah.
And I kind of see what they're talking about.
Yeah, you can see like looks like chocolate hills.
Like a baby Chocolate Hills.
Yes.
So I kind of get it. It's not exactly the same formation, like the perfect shape of the Chocolate Hills.
But yeah.
But I see where they're getting it. I mean,
yeah, but the thing is, this one can stand on its own if it is managed properly and maintained well. And I believe that it can be Lataban Hills by itself and can stand on its own.
it's very nice. I do like it here, for sure. Should probably put it on your list when you're doing your Liloan tour. But let's keep exploring. We've only just started exploring the area. There's a lot to see in Lataban.
This is a Filipina guide of surviving the heat in the Philippines. It's so hot.
And it's early. It's only like 8.
Yeah. My gosh.
Lataban Hills, pretty cool spot, pretty easy to get to. Much easier to get to than Lanigid Hill, which we went to last week. Isa doesn't like that there's so much bushiness here because she wants to get different type of picture, but I really like it. Gotta work with what you got, and as you can see all the way to the city. That's all I'm saying. We're out here in Liloan, and I feel like I can see our old house back in Kasambagan. By the way, there was no entrance fee here. We did pay our guide, however. So if someone guides you up, be sure to give them at least a little tip because they're taking time out of their day. One last look. Goodbye, Lataban Hills. Isa, how do shells end up on the top of mountains?
Those are snails.
So the snails like crawl up here? I don't know how snails work. Are they born with their shell or do they find it?
They make it.
They make it themselves?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. These are really pretty. Snail. This must have been a gigantic snail. Holy crap, this is a huge shell. Wow. Really cool.
So we saw a lot of shells now going down from the top of the hills, and I'm guessing that maybe they got it from the river, cook it here, and then throw it here.
People eat snails?
Yeah, they do.
I thought that was like a French thing. Is
French?
caviar snails? Caviar's eggs, isn't it?
I don't know, maybe.
What's the snail? Escargot.
Yeah, we do. Before, when I was a kid, we eat snails, and I don't know the English of the other one. It's suso, and then we just boil it with kamunggay, with horseradish, and some other leafy vegetables, and then eat it.
Is it good?
It's really good.
Oh gosh. Alright, our next spot is the most famous waterfall of Liloan. The waterfall that looks great in pictures, but actually, from what I've heard, pretty putot. And
Pretty small, and then they're talking about it a while ago. We overheard them talking about it, and they're saying that there are piggeries beside it.
so not safe for swimming.
Yeah, we don't know yet. That's why we need to visit it and see
Because
for ourselves.
Because we've experienced many times where locals will tell us one thing and then we get there and see it for ourselves and it's completely different experience from what we were told. So we always have to go check it out for ourselves so that you guys can see it firsthand and know really if it's worth it or not.
Yeah.
So let's head to, I don't actually remember its real name, but Lataban Falls.
Yeah.
It has another name, but we'll go with Lataban Falls.